Hi, I'm First Alert Meteorologist Derek Beasley with your updated forecast. Of course, we've been watching Nicole, which has been making headlines here over the past couple of days. Finally, it's going to be headed our way on Friday, and it's going to give us a chance for some rain, a little bit of wind, and the possibility of some severe weather as well. Here's your timeline through the morning. Now, when you wake up, there will be some showers in the area, so there's going to be a dramatic difference from what we saw Thursday evening with clear skies, pretty nice evening. Clouds started rolling in. And we're going to have rain to deal with. So for your morning commute, maybe a little slow. Temps, though, will be warmer than they've been, into the upper 50s by afternoon, upper 60s to around 70. And there's a chance we could have some thunderstorms during the afternoon. Anytime you have a decaying tropical system moving by, if you're on the right side of it, or at least on the favorable side, there is that potential for some severe weather. With the track being west of us, we're on that east side where the wind shear is going to be favorable for severe weather. Now, this is going to be updated overnight, but it gives you a general idea of where the severe weather threat's going to be. Dark green, lower threat, yellow area, slightly higher threat. That would include North Carolina and Virginia, but some of that may sneak into southern Maryland and the lower eastern shore. So we're going to be watching that. And with a stiff southerly wind like this and winds in the upper atmosphere coming out of the west, there's wind shear there. It causes spin in the atmosphere, and any cells that develop east of the low pressure track will have the possibility of rotating and producing brief spin-up tornadoes. So that's a threat we're going to be watching through the afternoon Friday and into Friday night until this thing leaves the area, which won't be until early Saturday morning. Another thing we're going to be watching, gusty winds. Winds as the system approaches will gust over 30 miles an hour, maybe some gusts over 40 by later Friday afternoon and into Friday night. It looks like, though, when the system moves by Saturday morning, the winds are going to shift out of the west-northwest, and that's when it's going to start getting cooler. By the way, the high temperature on Saturday is going to be actually around midnight. We're going to get cooler as the day goes on, as that cooler air starts to pour in back behind it. And as far as rainfall totals, this is our latest guesstimate here through Saturday morning. Notice lighter totals farther east over on the eastern shore, but the farther west you get, the higher totals in western Maryland, closer to the track of the low pressure and to the north and west of it. That's where the heavy rain is going to fall. So basically, Carroll, Frederick County westward back into Allegheny and Garrett County, potential there for upwards of 2 inches of rainfall. I think here in the Baltimore area, I-95, between 1 and 1.5 inches. So again, periods of rain and storms throughout the day, starting in the morning, 1 to 2 inches of rain for our area, higher totals farther west. We're going to be watching for the tornado threat here for Friday afternoon and Friday night. And, of course, we've got gusty winds to contend with as well. One other thing, with a sustained southerly wind throughout the day, there could be some minor coastal flooding for mid and upper portions of the bay. We'll be watching that for you overnight. And, of course, the latest on WJZ News starting in the morning. We'll see you then.